Hi everybody, this is Dear Mama Sal, and today let's talk about friends, some tips, and starting Christmas early this year. So we're going to start with improving your day. What I'd like to suggest is that you do something for somebody else without any expectation of thanks. If you do that, you will brighten up your day. Let me give you an example. I left my front door yesterday morning, looked outside and went, oh my gosh, socked in fog. It was really nasty. My car was covered in moisture. So I opened up the car, got out the brush and cleaned all the windows and just tried to make it so I could even drive the car. And then I stopped for a second and I turned and I looked at my tenant's car and thought, I think I'll do hers as well. And I just spent an extra minute or so just cleaning her car off. Made me feel great. I didn't need for anybody to thank me. It wasn't about that at all. It was just I did something that made me feel good, and that will improve my day. And now I'd like you to meet my friend Patty. Patty and I have known each other for about 25 years, and as you can see, she's full of life, great person, and she's as beautiful inside as she is out. She comes from Lima, Peru, and I was very fortunate to meet her. However, we obviously went out to dinner, as you can see, and we were having dinner, and obviously somewhere along the line we started talking about the channel. And I was explaining to her about the tips of the day, and I said, well, while you're here, do you happen to have any tips for my listeners and viewers? And she said, absolutely. And her tip was that if you want to make your fridge smell really good, then take a little bowl and put a cotton wool ball in it, and then put vanilla essence on that ball. It apparently makes your fridge smell really great. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to. You know, in talking about fridges, I thought I'd share my tip for the day about my fridge. I got myself some plastic shoe boxes from, I think it was the Home Depot. And what I did is I started putting them in my fridge, and then keeping together things that were sort of what I call things that ought to be together. For example, on the top left-hand side, I've got dairy-type stuff, butter, sour cream, things like that are in there. On the right-hand side, some beers cooling in case anybody comes to visit. Underneath, you'll see a box with my juices in it. Underneath that, there is another box with the makings of a salad. So in the morning when I make my salad to go to work, I just pull that whole bin out and it's got everything I need. So just very simple way of tidying up your fridge, but I'm amazed at the difference it's made. My fridge used to be the junkiest thing you can imagine, and suddenly there's space in it and it looks tidy. I promise you I did not tidy it up to take this picture. In fact, I was quite shocked when I looked at it and went, that's definitely a lot better. And now look what has just arrived, my red Christmas wrapping paper, and next to it the silver that I had from last year. You probably wonder why I'm showing you this. Well, last year I wrapped all my presents in that silver, and it just looked so pretty. I just loved it. So this year I've decided I'm going to do red as the main color. Now the other thing that I did, which I've never done before, and it worked so well, was that I wrapped everybody's presents with their own color ribbon. So when people came in, I could say, if the ribbon's green, it's yours. And then to the next person, all the gold ribbon is yours. Just pick up any present that's wrapped with gold ribbon. It caused quite a stir, but it was such fun to do, and everybody loved it. And it made it so easy. I didn't have to write any tags. I just had to remember who had what color ribbon. So I just thought I'd pass that on in case any of you are interested. And if any of you'd like me to do a video on how I do the bows, and no two bows seem to end up the same, I'd gladly give that a go if that's something you'd like to see. Let me know. Please remember to give your age, sex and country if you're asking questions, just so that I can make it appropriate in the reply. And also, if I haven't replied to your question, really sorry, the chances are I've missed it somehow. Please send it again. For those of you who want to find out what I'm doing in my day-to-day life, please go to dearmamasal.blogspot.ca and read about what I'm doing there. If you've enjoyed the video, please share it with people, because we're aiming here just to help more and more people. And if you're new to the channel and have enjoyed the video, please thank the person who sent you here. My big hugs as usual, and many, many thanks. This is Mama Sal saying bye for now.